Yung
Right. Hey, hello. How's my
ma-
audio? Hey,
magandang gabi. Yan.
magandang gabi, everyone.
Ayan. Nakahabol si Tito Pat. Gandang gabi.
Welcome to episode 9 of Verified Titos PH. And thanks for tuning in and joining us tonight on your Saturday. Kasi walang gimmick Saturday ngayon sa pandemya.
Tama.
My name is Neil, and joining us are the other Titos, Rav and Tito Patrick. What's up, guys?
Good evening. Welcome ulit sa ating bagong ninth episode ng ating Verified Titos saan magiging guest natin ay later na. Sige, makikita niyo. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in our YouTube. And please join our discussion. Siksik ang ating episode ulit for today. Maganda yung mga pag-uusapan natin. Pag-uusapan natin accessories at saka yung mga makabagong kotse.
Oo
So,
nga.
exciting yung makabagong kotse na yan. May makikita nyo kung anong klaseng kotse siya. Kakaiba siya. So, hindi siya Japanese, hindi siya American. Pero hulaan nyo kung ano. Asian siya. Parang si Tito Pat, nasa background niya ay Asian din. Tito Pat?
Tama. Pero sa mga alam, Japanese.
Japanese. So, ayun. Neil, maganda yung background natin ngayon. Parehas tayo.
So if you watch the latest episode of The Mandalorian, you should recognize this.
And
Ni-screen cap ko, hinintay ko yung ano eh, yung they were in an imperial facility in the current episode at may mga portion na walang tao were right before they entered. I think dito kita yung shadow nung papasok sa scene eh, yun no.
spoiler ka, ang daya mo.
But if you haven't seen it yet, this won't spoil it. I just thought I needed a new background. It's nice and bright.
Yung akin naman ito, season 1. Season 1 yung di ba? Season 1.
Tawa. Yeah. Anyway, hey, did you guys see nag-pre-order si Data Blitz nung PS5 at naubos agad?
Yeah.
Naubos ka agad, grabe.
Yung 27.5.
27.5.
Which one is that? Yung the one with the drive or yun yung digital version?
Yun yung with the drive, optical drive.
Ubos agad eh.
Ubos ka agad. Grabe. Pero ako, hintayin na lang natin.
I'm sure may magbebenta nun sa marketplace na sa mga 50 or 60.
50. So, totoo. So, yun. So, ayun, may mga bumabati na sa atin. Ayan. Hi, Sir Howell.
Si Joel, he's from Mias, our friends over at Mias. How's it going, man?
Hi, kamusta? Peace.
So essentially, yun talaga yung big story online. A lot of people were complaining na naubos agad yung PS5 na pre-order. Pre-order ba yun or order? Basta, ganun, di ba? And it should be arriving soon. Then if you watch YouTube, ang daming nag-unboxing na. Si Linus Tech Tips, nag-unbox na.
Wow. Madami na nga nakita ko. Tapos si Linus ka, binaklas na kagad yung
he removed the side. Yung expandability nung pwede lagyan ng SSD. So
may nag-unboxing pa na ningangat-ngat yung box. Sabi ko, may kanya-kanyang gimmick na sila. No? Ginanon yung...
These guys bought it no?
Yeah.
Diba? Not like what's his face, sino yung pumilas nung kahon nung PS4 na binigay sa kanya?
Si Mateo.
Siya pa yan, diba?
Ayun, may bumati ulit si Joel. So, yeah. Oy, invite mo kami dyan, ha?
It's a virtual Mias this December.
This December. Listen, don't forget us, ha?
So anyway, we've got two guests today. Really, really packed show. Our first guest is the marketing boss of Blade Auto Center. His name is Albert, and I think one of the things that interested me about bringing him along was
Mm.
everybody, a lot of people buy accessories for their cars, diba? Lalo na yung mga bagong
Mm.
bili. And usually, if ma-affect yung warranty ng kotse.
Tama.
And these guys have made an art out of installing accessories
Totoo.
na hindi ma-avoid yung warranty. So let's
Totoo.
ask Albert that. And Blade, they've got so many car accessories. Plus, they're also producing movies. So wow.
Yes, yun nga, nagpo-produce na sila ng movies. I think they have
Oh, they have
4
four
movies na yata na
already. Yeah.
yes, sobrang astig. So yeah, without further ado, let's welcome Sir Albert. Yeah. Hi
Hello
Albert.
guys. Hi.
Yay!
Good evening. Good evening.
Yay. Background.
Yeah. So,
Thank you for that intro. Maraming salamat. Hi Sir Neil, Tito Patrick, and Sir Rob. Hi.
thank you.
How's it
Good
going,
evening.
Albert?
Thank you.
Good to see you. So, Albert, how long have you been with Blade?
I've been with Blade for 5 years now. 5 years.
5 years. Grabe, no?
Yes.
And
Grabe.
ang dami nyo na ring branches, right?
Ang dami na. 50 plus. 50
Wow.
plus stores nationwide. Ayan.
Sila yung CDR king ng mga car accessories, pre.
Oh, well, they do have their own brand, but they also carry,
Yeah.
other brands, di ba?
Yeah.
And ayun. So, di ba, Albert, pag sa inyo binili yung accessory, libre yung installation most of the time, right?
Yes. Ay, Sir Howell, hi. Blade lang malakas. See you soon. See you soon. Congrats na sa Mias Virtual Support.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah.
So yun, going back, yes, pre-installation na sa Blade, once you purchase 3,000 and above from a single receipt purchase, pre-installation na kami. Yun. So, mostly naman po yung mga binibili sa amin is, say for example, a head unit. Gusto ng customer mag-upgrade ng head unit. Usually, yan naman mga head unit natin are price ranges from 5,000 and above. So, automatically, libre na yung installation for the customer.
And a lot of these head units now are yung double din na Android, di ba?
Yes. Meron tayong Android, and the best brands, yung mga head unit na best brands natin, Pioneer, Kenwood, Nakamichi, Sony. Yan. Blowpunk. Yan. Blowpunk. Yung Android ng Blowpunk, maganda yon.
Oh, gusto ko yun. I'm planning to kasi
Hi Ma'am Jen. Ayan, ano na ako.
Oh nga, so yun, di ba? So all these accessories, syempre one way or another, you have to, get under the dashboard or
Yeah.
move some things around and tap into the electricals or stuff like that. Paano nyo nagagawa na hindi na-void yung warranty ng manufacturer's warranty? Lalo na ngayon, ang daming ang bumibili ng mga brand new and
Yes.
a lot of people want that head unit or that backup camera or dash cam, di ba? Paano nyo na avoid yung pag-void ng warranty?
Ayun. Most of our customers actually, sila yung kakabili lang ng brand new unit, they want to upgrade, ganun nga yung nangyayari. And what we do kasi, for the longest time na ginagawa namin to, bawat car dealership, from our experience, has their own interpretation pagdating sa warranty. But needless to say, mandatory na yun eh. Once you purchase a brand new vehicle, matik na yun, I think 1 year yung warranty mo. Mostly 1 year to 3 years, or maybe pa 5 years. So what we do is, we explain to the customer na yung car dealership, they have their own interpretation. So what we do is we tell them diretso na if we install this, for example, we install this particular head unit on your vehicle, it may or may not void your warranty, but we have to sign a waiver. Assuming brand new, assuming like kakabili lang niya kahapon nung brand new vehicle, diretso the next day nasa Blade, nandun sa atin, nag-upgrade ng head unit. we tell them straight na kasi may kanya-kanyang interpretation yung car dealership. Ayaw namin in the long run na baka magka-problem sila. For example, pagdating nila sa kasa, ganito yung sabihin. So, what we do, meron kaming waiver for that. We explain it to them. Pero, in terms of warranty for the accessory, for example, we install a blow punk head unit. We tell them, just keep the receipt. We have a 7 days replacement warranty and 1 year service warranty for your purchase from us. Yon, ganun siya. Ganun siya. For these are for yung mga brand new vehicles or vehicles within their warranty coverage pagdating sa car dealership.
Oh,
Usually
Yeah.
kasi 'di ba yung warranty na-void if you splice into the wire or things like that.
yes.
Pero yung mga harnesses, if it just plugs into the existing wire harness, that doesn't void the warranty most of the time, 'di ba?
Yes, and even if even if pumunta ka rin sa car dealership, we have the same brands that we upgrade, yung pang-upgrade nila. So, again, just to prevent yung misinterpretation or anything like that, we just tell it straight to the customer para hindi na rin sila mahirapan in the long run. But sa amin, sa Blade, covered ng warranty yung accessory or yung upgrade that they purchase from us kasi for us, it's an investment for them. Yun.
Yeah.
So for example, you purchase a dash cam. Ganyan. Automatic, okay, you purchase a Blade dash cam. We give 1 year warranty for that. 7 days replacement. Just keep the receipt. Yun yung parati namin sinasabi. Just keep the official receipt. Ayun. Just to prevent lang yung confusion and all that. Yun. Even horns, if we install yung mga busina, if we upgrade, ganyan. Alam naman natin na ano lang yan plug and play. Plug and play. Para lang just to prevent confusion, prevent misinterpretation. We explain it to them. Ayun. Ayan, especially dashcam, sabi ni Howell.
Oo, importante 'yan ngayon, 'di ba?
Oh.
Yes.
Ako nagpakabit ako ng dashcam sa inyo. So far, okay ako. Ilang years na siya? 3 years na yata?
3 years yun. Sulit yung
sobrang
investment.
sulit na siya na yung may wifi pa. So dati kasi kailangan pang tanggalin para lang i-check yung ano. Ngayon, check mo yung app sa cellphone mo.
Pag may na-witness ka, pwede mo i-upload agad sa...
Oo, upload ka agad, di ba? Kaya, kunyari may loko-loko, ayun, upload ka agad, yari ka.
Ayun, di ba may Facebook group sa Dashcam Philippines ba yun or something?
Dashcam Philippines.
Dashcam, okay.
Actually, meron
Pwede
nag-trending nung isang last week yata, yung motor sa E. Rodriguez. Bigla na kasi nag-counterflow siya. So hindi siya nakaharang yung naka-dashcam. Ang ginawa niya, nag-rev siya ng tricycle niya. Pag rev niya, lumipad.
Kumalo, no?
Gumanon pa.
Grabe, nakita ko.
Nakita ko yun. Sabi ko yan. Kasi counterflow pa ng counterflow. So, yun. Ang laking tulong ng dashcam lang ngayon, lalo na sa panahon natin. Tsaka safety na rin, security. So, ayun. Tsaka, pansin ko, hindi lang din dashcam yung binibenta nyo. Kasi meron kayong mga eto, ganito. Hindi yan na. Nakita ko may mga UV lights kayong, ayan, mga air purifier.
Yan na yung naging trend. Kasi because of the new normal. So yung mga customers natin, nag-adapt na sila. Gusto nila yung mga anti-COVID. Yan. So we came up with these items. And mobility. Ayan. Kasi because of the new normal, so yun. May mga Segway kami, e-scooters. Ayan.
So, nice. Sobrang
plus, kanina nag-usap tayo, Rob, di ba? We also sell Vespa.
Oo nga, nagbebenta daw sila ng Vespa, Neil.
Ayos.
Sa Mindanao Ave. So, madalaw nga yan. Kasi, para makita natin yung display nila kung ano yung mga Vespa, latest na Vespa ngayon doon. Saan banda sa Mindanao Ave pala, Sir Albert?
Beside Wilcon. beside with one. Yung bago pumasok sa, I think tunnel ba yun, going to NLEX?
Okay. Yun.
Yun. Just right before the,
Yeah. May bumabati po sa'yo, Sir, ano.
si Calvin. Ay, Calvin ba? Ay, ikaw yung amo, hindi ako.
Meron pa. Number 1 daw.
Number one.
Yeah. So, sobrang ano, ako big fan of Blade since
Thank you, thank
long
you.
time ago kasi before I do my car accessory shopping sa Banawe. Pero with Blade, hindi mo na kailangan pumunta ng Banawe. Ang hirap mo humanap ng parking minsan. Minsan matutuo pa yung kotse mo. So dito, nangyari sa akin yun. Hilabol ko. So, sa inyo, punta lang ako sa mall. And yun nga, may warranty kahit ano. So medyo may peace of mind ka pag bumibili ka lagi sa Blade. And yun nga, sinabi ko rin sa iyo kanina, Air Spencer niyo dati, mas mura pa yung Air Spencer sa Blade compared sa Banawe. Dati, Air Spencer 700 para sa liit. Tapos sabi,
What? Oh,
dati, gano'n.
Wow.
Tapos ngayon sa 299 lang. So sobrang saya ako. Ngayon, bibili ako 2 na, 3 kaysa dati isa lang.
Updated si Rob sa presyo.
Syempre. Madami din ng product na nagustuhan sa Blade. Like yung pang-ilalim na pabango. Na
Underseat, yung underseat.
underseat na hindi
kala
siya...
ko pabango ng ng suspension eh.
Pag ilalim na
So yun, sobrang...
Nag-develop kami noon kasi may mga customers nga na ayaw nila na nakaharang sa air vent, sa aircon vent. So, ayun, nag-develop kami ng underseat. Yan.
Underseat, ayun.
So pag may may masakay ka, saan yun? Saan nagagaling?
May nagbebenta pa ba kayo Albert nung mga wax type na air freshener?
Wax type? Meron pa.
Yung from the 90s.
90s, yes. Meron pa.
Hindi, pero yung di ba yung mga gel type na air
Gel
freshener?
type. Yes, meron.
They last pretty good.
May
Andiyan pa
bumabating
sila.
din sa'yo. Si Sir Robert
Ay,
S.
si Robert.
But,
Bagong gupit si Neil.
Ayan.
Basta,
The executive producer Robert Dan. Yan. Later on, we'll also be talking about Blade producing some movies. But before we get into the movies, Blade's also got something happening daily, no, Albert? Ano yun?
yes. Ano yun?
Daily.
Daily show. Daily
They've
show.
got a daily live stream.
Daily live stream.
Every day has a different theme. Albert, tell us about it. I don't know about it.
So, medyo walang idea dito si Neil. So, explain ko lang siya. So, it's called Blade Radio Live, and then basically iba't ibang putahe, iba't ibang team of shows. So, ang pinaka-favorite ko dito yung Thursday, yung Our Daily Drive with Neil Almighty. Pero sige, simulan natin ng Monday.
Monday, ayan.
So, we have Senpai Kazo starring for our show Iisang Pangarap.
Oh, idol ko
Ayan.
to si Senpai.
Oo. Pero this time, alam ko kung paano mo siya naging idol. Pero for this show, nagbago na siya. Sobrang laki pagbabago.
Oo nga, laki nagbago nga siya. Kaya, medyo disappointed ako onte. Joke.
Affected ka.
Affected ako masyado.
So dito, kabaliktaran na ni Senpai ang mapapanood nila. Mapapanood nyo dito. So Mondays every 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's YouTube, Facebook, Shopee, and Lazada. And LinkedIn. Yan. Naka-live siya sa LinkedIn. Yes.
Then
Ayan.
next.
For next Tuesday, si Love Chuseko for Blade Moto. So for motorcycle enthusiasts naman, yung flavor ng show. Ayan.
Okay.
So si Love may guest ng mga motorcycle clubs. Ayan, they tackle issues with motorcycle riders.
Si Love from Stoplight TV dati. Yeah.
Yun. Oh.
So pag Wednesday,
Pag Wednesday para sa pag-ibig at
Ayan.
relationship.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Ayan tayo.
Yan,
Ayan
ganyan ang
tayo.
timpla. Ganyan,
Ayan.
ganyan ang timpla
Eh,
ni Mr. Right.
You're right.
Mr. Right.
Oh.
Yan.
So yun,
But,
yung viewers, they will send in letters. Nangyayari yun sa show na to. They will send in
mm,
letters kay Mr. Right. And yun, i-read out ni Mr. Right. He will give advice.
mm, so, pwede tayong sumulat din pala. Tito Pat, sumulat
Pwede,
tayo. Tito Pat.
pwede, pwede.
So, yung etong next, sino? Ay, sino to? Hindi
Itong
ko
next,
kilala to.
ito yung
Hindi ko kilala to.
You're wrong.
pinaka-inaabangan namin parati.
Parang nagugutom to Itsura gutom
Kakain lang yan eh. Pero
Nakakain lang.
gutom pa rin.
Super Our Thursday
Alam
show.
mo na nga yan.
Hindi, hayaan mo. Mag-explain pa si Sir Albert, tatanggalin ko.
Sige, 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 sige. Albert, sino ba to? Ako, takas sa ko eh.
Isa sa pinaka-popular radio DJ in my lifetime. Yan, no? Our daily drive with Neil Almighty. Yan.
Yan.
Ang daming topics ni Neil dito, grabe. Minsan yung show namin lumalagpas dun sa oras. Ganon.
Madaldal kasi si Neil eh.
Madaldal, grabe, sobrang daldal.
Patayin yung mic niya pag madaldal masyado. Pero in fairness, okay siya. Sino ba yan? Saan ko ba makikita?
Ang dami, grabe, ginagamit rin namin StreamYard eh, Rob. Ginagamit namin StreamYard. Yung comment section, di na namin talaga kasi ang dami nagpapabate, ganyan, nagpapa-request.
Makulit mga tao.
Makulit. Oo.
Macho mo Neil dyan.
Mukhang mapapanyo ako dyan eh.
Urong na tayo sa Friday yun.
On Fridays?
Ayan, so Friday's Bloody Boom with Jack Logan. Ayan. Kasi may psychic siya dito si Mang Balot. So basically para silang Jimmy Kimmel and Guillermo ng Blade Radio Live namin. Tandem sila dyan. They would kukulitin nila yung mga customers, yung mga maganda. You should check it out. Friday, 11 a.m. Jack Logan is our director for yung one of our movies, 12 Days to Destiny. Yung 12 Days to Destiny series. Siya yun.
Tapos
ayun. Pag Saturday, ito naman yung What's Up Bladers with Joko Loco, DJ Joko Loco. So ito more on mystery box challenge naman. Pa-premyo, puro prizes. Yan.
Pwede sali tayo dyan.
Sali.
Pwede ka manalo.
Si Neil may segment siya yung parang sa Lazada yung live. Mapamain na lang po mga ma'am, sorry.
Product feature yan.
Product feature, yan.
Good.
Pero for car enthusiasts, yan. Our daily drive kayo, Thursdays, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m.
We
with Neil.
talk to industry personalities and kung meron gustong itackle na issue or something about a specific brand, we can look into that.
Yeah.
And that's not all because Blade Auto Center is now a movie production studio.
Baka pwede ako dyan, Sir Albert.
Artista si Albert, si Boss Robert, siya yung executive producer. Si Boss Robert parang siya yung si George Lucas, pare.
Si George.
Yes, George Lucas.
Ako Steven Spielberg. Okay lang ako. Ayan.
Yeah, and they've come out with 4 movies, no? Albert, why don't you tell us about the first movie that you guys came out with?
So, ayan, sa likod ko, hindi yung Batman. Ayan. Yan yung first movie namin, yung Dito Lang Ako. Starring John Lucas, Michelle Vito, Akiro Blanco, Tito Freddy Webb, and Boots Anson Roa. So, first film namin na mainstream, independent film produced by Blade Auto Center. Ayan. This was shown sa theaters August 8, 2018. That's 8/8/2018. So it's our first film. It's the most challenging one. Kanina nag-usap na kami ni Rav yung challenges pagdating sa pag-produce ng film in the Philippines. Ayan. Marami kaming lessons na natutunan dito sa film na to that made us better. Kumbaga, parang marami kaming lessons na natutunan dyan. So, that's why naging comfortable kami to produce our succeeding films na pinalabas namin sa YouTube. Ayun.
Ano yung next? After dito lang ako.
After dito lang ako, we produced the next film, 12 Days to Destiny.
12 Days to Destiny. Yun yung
12
kay
Days to
si
Destiny.
Akihiro pa rin, no?
Akihiro Blanco and Mary Joy Apostol. Si Mary Joy Apostol from Birdshot. Yung sinabi mo ayun,
Kaya,
so yung story nila it's basically si Akihiro, yan. Si Akihiro Blanco is working from Blade, a Blade employee, falling in love with a customer. Customer being Mary Joy Apostol. Yan.
Actually, nakita ko yung trailer nito sa isa sa mga sa Timog, sa shop niya sa Timog. So, nung bumibili ako, nakita ko yung trailer, sabi ko, astig, sabi ko. Dito doon din yata sinut, 'di ba?
Doon din sinut, yes, doon din sinut. So, ito na yung third film namin actually, the next 12 days kasi nga we were overwhelmed with the views na nakuha namin from YouTube, and when we checked the demographics, yun nga, we were surprised that majority are OFWs.
Yes.
na gulat kami na may market pala sa paggawa ng film. Kanina nga tiyatanong sa akin ni Rob, nakakabawi ba kayo ganyan pagdating sa pag-produce, and I was telling him na hindi, not enough talaga. It's just for passion
talaga.
Oh.
Pares lang tayo. Pag gumagawa din tayo, passion.
Si Rob, filmmaker din yan eh. Yeah. Yun yung superhero power na pag hindi nagkukulitan dito ng Saturday night. Si Rob, saan ka ba nag-aaral ng filmmaking mo? You went to the States, right?
Yes, Academy of Arts University, San Francisco. Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to my classmates.
Nice.
Don't English me, huh?
Don't English you. I won't English you. I'm speaking in dollar. So, yun. I was, din nga nagkwentuhan na rin kami ni Albert kanina. And din sabi ko, ano yung mga challenges. And yun nga, ini-invite ko din sila sa, namin, sa tuwing Sunday, yung Pinoy Chap na, or filmmaking naman doon. So, focus lang tayo.
Pang side of Rob yun.
Side
side.
For a beginner like kami, kasi siyempre considered baguhan kami dito sa industry na yan. Nag-seminar, how to start your film, paano mo ilalabas mainstream, ganon. Ins and outs yung industry. Actually, shout out sa Star Magic because they help us with our first film. Yun, tinulungan nila kami i-promote yan. Ayun.
Kaya sobrang hirap din talaga ng film. Alam ko yung
sobrang risk po talaga. Kaya yan sa mga nanonood dito.
Haba ng proseso no? Yung from just the idea, just starting with an idea and then finally making the big leap into, finally, hey, we'll make the movie. Okay, let's cast. Once you have the cast, then you actual shoot, di ba?
Yes.
Minsan
mahaba pang preparation. Like, if you're going, like ako, may ginagawa akong film, 3 years na siya. So, in the making, full-length film din siya. It's an action film. Pero hindi ko pa pwedeng banggitin ko ano. So, sobrang daming research and kailangan ng yung budget kasi it's an action film.
And yun.
And yun nga, budget. Like
yun yung pinaka part, budget.
Movie.
Minsan kasi you have a solid story. For example, nag-uusap kayo lahat, pinipicture out, ang ganda, ganito, ganyan. Pagdating sa budget, baka yung iisip natin.
Gagalaw ka lang.
Oo. Tapos
Kaya,
di
ano,
lang yun for the viewers.
mm,
Pag nagpaplano kayo ng ganito, ang
mm,
isa pa is kailangan timing rin ng paglabas ng film mga mainstream.
totoo.
Um, Pansin nyo yan, pag lumabas yung Avengers,
Mm,
di ba? Wala yung kasabay na na
Yeah.
ibang film.
Kasi you might have a really good film pero pag may kasabay kang kasing ganda or medyo malakas yung star power, 'di ba? Masasapawan kayo eh.
napawang ka.
Yes.
Mm,
Magsa-strategize ka rin doon kung, ay, kanino ba ako sasabay? Baka mamaya, pareho kaming genre.
mm,
Medyo iiwas muna ako dito. Yun.
mm. So,
Ayun. So movie number teka, before this may isa pang yung third movie, no?
Ayun na, yung The Next 12 Days. Ito yung part 2 ng 12 Days to Destiny.
Right.
Yan, yung third film namin. Then this is our fourth film that's currently showing.
And you guys
Showing pa rin.
this last week, right?
Last week. Last week. So,
On YouTube.
on YouTube. That's November 11, 2020.
mm,
The film is Good Times Bad. Yan. Check it out on YouTube. The most challenging part of filming Good Times Bad was we filmed this during itong pandemic.
pandemic.
Oh, talagang strict
Challenging
protocols,
talaga.
challenging permits,
Mm,
more permits. Actually, pag gumawa ka na ng film, may permits na. Ito, more permits,
mm.
testings, kailangan nyo mag-rapid test bago mag-start yung film and all that. Kailangan may on-site na IATF something para to check na napapollow yung protocols.
Safety officer yata kailangan.
Safety officer, yes. Yun, safety officer. Yun. So, ganun. So, really challenging for us. Pero, ayun, again, we really wanted yung viewers namin to serve another meal for them during this lockdown, during this pandemic. And eto, Good Times Bad. We sa tulong ng mga prayers and all natapos namin and we shown this November 11, 2020. Ayan. Starring
Maganda yan.
Hasna Cabral and Jagal.
Nakita ko maganda yan. Panoorin nyo. Ganito nangyari. Ay, joke. Hindi mo.
Ito nangyari sa
So, yun. Sobrang panoorin nyo sa YouTube na nadaanan ko lang siya actually. So, tumitingin-tingin ako. Nagre-research ako ng Blue Punk na head unit. Tapos biglang lumabas yan. Sabi ko, yun, hindi na ako nakafocus sa Blue Punk na head unit. Napunta na ako dun sa Good Times Bad.
Sorry, Jen. So Albert, you guys have I think might have something new in the works, no? That you're always constantly working on the next thing, and who knows what the next movie might be, right?
Yes, we are working on our fifth film for next year na. For next year, that's the last 12 days. So yun, naging 3-part na siya, naging 3 series.
Trilogy.
Trilogy.
Oo.
Trilogy na. So, ayun. Hopefully mag-back to normal na tayo para medyo mas may movement.
Hassles, no?
Baka pwede akong tumulong sa inyo minsan na. Nandito lang ako.
Pwede. Yun. Ang galing, pasok ka.
Pasok.
I actually endorse Rev if you have a project. Basta ako PA.
PA lang So,
ang TF nila, Blapong Cad Unit.
pwede na. Bakit ba? Hindi, di ba? Blue Punk head unit. Straight Blue Punk sa speaker. Okay na ako.
Yun, no?
Subwoofer na underseat na subwoofer. Okay na sa akin.
We'll make movie for audio. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Albert, congratulations to you and Boss Robert and the rest of the Blade team. Grabe, you've completely transitioned from car accessories to um, a filmmaking outfit and an entertainment company essentially. Plus, they were considering the daily streams and then the movies and whatever is next. Galing, keep it up, guys. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Most of it is from our boss, si Boss Robert. He's always parang taking us to another level. Parang we're just giving him ideas, then all of a sudden, boom, okay, dali natin sa ganitong level. Then yun, kami lahat from my team are challenged by this boss na, uy, kailangan ganito. So yun, maybe that's why we are here. And well, ayun, aside from that, online na ngayon eh. Hindi ka
Ah,
talaga pwedeng
oh,
maiwan.
kaya ito,
Oo.
ito,
With the
itong
pandemic, everyone's at home, so the best place to be is really online,
mm,
doing stuff
Mm.
online, just engaging everyone. Hey, we're still here, reminding everyone, di ba?
tulad nitong ano, nung verified, nung nasa bahay
Oo,
ka lang,
iba.
Albert, hindi
Yes.
wala tayo studio, pero tingnan mo, mukha tayo na sa Star Wars.
I'm in an imperial facility.
Ako naman, susugurin ka na.
So,
Susugurin ka na.
Pat, saan ka? Nasaan ka? Hindi ko alam
Saan
yung...
ka, Pat? Pat, saan yan? Pat.
Swimming pool sa Japan.
Wow. Plantito
Actually,
nga si Tito Pat. Plantito pa sa likod.
Anyway, Albert, is there anything
Yo.
you'd like to let us know about Blade that's coming soon before we let you go?
Ayun, to all our viewers, again, thank you, Verified, for having me. Just in case you're stuck at home and you would need stuffs from Blade, you can order online. That's blade.ph. We have our online store, and we can arrange your courier for you. We can do it Lalamove, Grab, or any courier service. Aside from that, we are available at Lazada and Shopee. So yun, if you have any questions for Blade, any products that you might need, just send us a message through facebook.com/Blade Autocenter.
And you guys have a Viber group too, right?
Yes, we have our Viber group.
Oh,
Uh, that's Blade Auto Center as well.
so
Yung
just search
Viber group
for it
namin.
on Viber, no? Yan, no?
Yes. Yon, you're in the group pala. Yon.
Yeah.
ayan.
Sorry, it's blurred. Yun.
Thank you, Howell. I'll see you sa Mias. Mias, online Mias.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool too, di ba? At
Yeah.
least,
Yun. Gusto ko yung background music niya din sa store niya. Yun ang, minsan sa bahay ko na, ano bumabalik
LSS.
sa isip. LSS ka eh.
Yes.
Yeah. Ayun. Sige, thank you so much, Sir Albert.
Thank you, Sir Rob. Thank you, Sir Neil. Thank you, Tito Patrick.
thanks for
Alright.
joining us on your Saturday night, Albert. We'll
Tapos
see you
pag
soon.
Thank
ano,
you.
usapan natin, imigigest din namin kayo sa kabilang show. Sister show ng
Sige.
Verified.
Sige. Oy. Anytime.
Tungkol sa mga movies, yeah.
movies naman. Sige, thank you, Sir
Yun.
Albert.
Albert.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Yun, dami
Wow.
naman natin natutunan ngayon.
So everything under one roof.
Parang CDR King nga ng
Oh, pero next level. So you've got
Oh.
you got accessories, you've got all sorts fluids, car covers, head units,
Tsaka ngayon, lahat na, pati mga di ba? Mga
even
gamit,
electronic stuff, yung mga pang chargers, mga cables, di ba?
yun, sa kanila
One
dun
shop
ano.
tint. I think they also have yung mga pang off-road.
Meron.
Yeah.
Tsaka yung mga, may iba din sila mga toys na, Tamiya, nakita ko sa kanila, may Tamiya din sila.
Yeah, they have all that too. All right. So this is an exciting Saturday because walang ulan.
Walang ulan, maayos ang internet.
We all have internet. I came from Kogyo from our good friend Dino. Siya naman na may problema sa internet nila. So,
Hi, Dino.
init ang ulo nung kanina.
Mainit ang ulo ni Dino.
Sobra. It's all over Facebook if you're one of our friends. Anyway, so our next guest, we're going to be talking about a new model that was just launched, I believe, 2 days ago? I think 2 days ago. A new 7-seater SUV by a a brand, a non-mainstream brand, pero sa
Yes.
dami nila, parang sila na yung mainstream eh, no?
Mm, nagiging mainstream na sila ngayon. At
And
saka yun na,
and
na-feature pa sila ng
the quality of these brands have really stepped up in the last I think last 5 to 8 years. No, so they're really breaking stereotypes. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about one of the Chinese brands that's available in the market. We're talking about Geely. And Geely, these Chinese companies, you think of these brands as just another Chinese brand, but you you get educated and you learn what other brands they carry underneath their main brand. So we're gonna talk to our friend Ryan from Geely Philippines, and you'll be surprised what other brands that Geely owns
yes.
as a company. So shall we
Yes.
let him in? Let him in the door.
Hi, Ryan. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, guys.
Yeah.
Ryan, how are you doing,
Yun,
man?
yun.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not drinking on a Saturday night,
Pahinga
which
ka
is
na? Did you get some rest already after your huge lunch?
Kaya nga.
not yet. Actually, after our lunch, we still work. So,
Oh,
No rest for the wicked. Wala talagang whew, let's take a break. Just gotta
mm,
keep
yeah,
going.
yeah. Uh, well, siguro para at least tuloy-tuloy din kasi sayang yung momentum. You
Tama,
know,
tama.
kumaga ang
tama.
taas na ng energy mo tapos papahinga. So, tuloy-tuloy na lang.
That's
Yeah.
right. So, Brian, uh, quick lesson about Geely. Tell us a little bit about Geely before we get into um, the model that you launched. Let's let our viewers, our the people that follow the Facebook page, know about Geely and how big a company it really is.
Mm,
Well, to start off, Geely actually started as a small company in China, if my memory serves me right, in Zizan. They started as a refrigerator company, and then
mm,
probably you saw the video from Donut Media. So they started selling refrigerators. Then it transitioned to motorcycles, and then to cars. So one of their biggest moves, I believe that was one of the greatest move of this company is really buying 100% Volvo cars. So it was in 2010, and when they bought the Volvo brand, slowly but surely they integrated that Volvo DNA in their Geely brand cars. So um, we're now enjoying that Volvo DNA in the Geely cars that you're seeing.
So
So
you're getting the technology trickling down into Geely then.
GD cars.
Uh,
yes. Unlike kasi with other companies, they just have joint ventures. So
Mm,
these are just parang minimal sharing of technologies, and mostly is really strategic move to join the China market. Kasi nga, there's a law in China that you cannot really parang
sell.
sell cars if
Mm,
you're not in a joint venture with the local company. But Geely, they bought Volvo 100%. So they're now parang sharing that technology with Volvo, and then they're mainstreaming it with the Geely brand talaga. So we're now really enjoying those Volvo DNAs with the Cool Ray Ascara and then with the Okabago.
mm,
so there, diba? Volvo, one of the
Volvo.
safest, if not the safest uh, brand. A lot of innovations to Volvo have actually shared with
Galing
the
sa kanila.
other brands, diba?
Yes.
Some
So,
of their
seat
innovation.
belt. Sila yung ano na seat belt. Yung
Yeah, they
inventor ng
were the
seat belt.
ones who invented the seatbelt. So
Mm.
weird
Seat.
enough lang pala. I'll share this to everyone.
Mm.
When Geely bought Volvo, I was in Volvo Philippines back then. So I was part of the
Mm.
marketing team, and I was watching. I think, if my memory serves me right, it's parang Geneva Auto Show or some auto show.
Mm.
And then in-announce nung 2010 na Geely is now buying Volvo 100%. So parang full circle nga eh. So dati
Full
taga
circle.
Volvo, tapos biglang ngayon
Nasa
Geely naman.
GD
So
ka na. Nice naman.
And I'm sure it's a huge boon for Geely as a brand to get that technology trickling down to them from Volvo. No, yung R&D nyo ba is now shared, or yung like since it's owned by Geely, then siguro okay, when you develop a product, it'll go also in both brands, or do you get to pick and choose which ones you move into Geely?
Well, actually, I think the direction now of the Geely brand is really share the technology with all the brands. Eh. If you noticed, the 1.5 TD engine, which is equipped with in our GD cars, the Scara, the Coolray, and the Okavango, actually they also are being used in Volvo. I think in other countries, the Volvo XC40 is using the 1.5 three-cylinder then, and then I think it's also being used by the other brand, which is Lynk & Co. So, and then I think recently they just announced that Mercedes Benz and GD will like co-develop an engine.
Yes.
So
No.
uh, I think yung direction naman ni GD is across all brands that they own. So yung sharing of technology talaga is parang equal to all brands.
Nice. That's great. That's good news for Geely and
Dito.
everyone involved, right? So now let's move on to your interestingly named launch from a couple of days ago. I mean, it looks really good, and we were looking at the photos, and among ourselves we were saying how good it really looks. But the name is intriguing, and you launched it, and it's the Okavango.
Yes.
So, anong gusto mong gawin muna, Rav? Shall we flash the video or ano?
Yes. Let's flash the video first. There you go. Yeah. Ganda. Sorry, we cannot use the music,
The
but
audio.
it's audio because of what do you call this, copyright infringement. Yeah. So yeah, ang ganda ng ganda ng puwet, ang ganda ng harap, kakaiba.
Ganda ng lines, no?
Mm. Kaya parang tsaka yun nga, gusto ko rin yung ilaw niyan tumataas parang Volvo din nga yun, eh. Umaangat-angat.
Ayun. Ganda ng
Ayun.
interior.
Yan. So, Okavango.
So, Ryan, is this your mid-sized? Would this be classified as a mid-sized SUV?
Well, yes, we're gearing it to be a mid-size SUV, but actually, this is like a best of both worlds. It has the exterior features kasi here naman in the Philippines, let's face it, yung D segment SUV talaga is one of the best segments here.
Hmm.
And exterior wise, yun talaga yung hinahabol ng mga tao, like the ground clearance and the robust look. So it has that identity ng D segment SUV, but inside it has the qualities of MPV because it's a seven-seater and
Mhm.
the space really is actually really big. Um, so well, we'll just have the or just let the car speak for itself. So pag nakita mo naman talaga siya sa loob, talagang laki.
Yeah, you got seven-seater siya, and you're a big dude, and you actually showed us that you were in part of the AVP, no? That you were sitting in the third row.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, well, when we were producing this video, parang we wanted talaga to show how big the car is. Mostly kasi ng mga D segment SUVs and well MPVs, the third row is really not that spacious. Eh. I've been into one. Sobrang lala nung ano talaga nung room for me kasi I'm a 6 foot guy and a big bulky guy talaga. Well, talagang malaki. So, ang hirap umupo sa third row and parang sabi ko, nung first time ko sumakay doon, I wouldn't really, di ko na siya uulitin talaga kasi sobrang hassle. But with this car, The third row parang kasyang-kasya talaga ako. I mean, I still have room for my knees. And would you believe na someone drove this car and I was in the third row from Cavite to Manila. So, relax pa. So, parang sabi ko, uy, okay to. The space is really big for this car.
Kasi yung ibang third row, 'di ba? Para lang masabing may third row eh, no? I mean, I'm not as tall as you, but I do find squeezing into some third rows difficult. Medyo malaki din kasi yung chan ko eh. But
Aminado na.
I also
Uh,
have big feet. So,
Uh,
you know what they say, when you have big feet, you have big
uh,
mm,
shoes. And you can't fit in the second row, right?
yeah, big feet and big ears.
Ayun.
Mahaba daw ang buhay.
Tama.
But
So yeah,
yeah,
so this SUV. So the thing about brands like yourself from China is you don't scrimp on features, especially you guys, diba? If this were one of the mainstream brands, maraming features na hindi mo makukuha, but it seems this pretty much has everything but the kitchen sink, no?
yes. Well, ano talaga, one of our qualities of the GV brand is really to offer products with good value proposition. Well, because we felt that some of the brands doesn't really offer yung full features nila sa sasakyan nila. That's why when we try to plan a product, we make it a point na talagang it's feature packed. With the well, as you see naman with the Cool Ray na Scara, talagang marami siyang features. And we don't want to shortcut then our customers. So we offer at least the best for our customers with a competitive price point.
Because your price point comparatively to your competitors is you're essentially giving them a top of the line variant for the cost of
Entry
um,
level.
a mid trim or entry depending on the brand that you're looking at, no? So this pretty much you've got your premium materials, your stitching, your brushed aluminum, your piano blacks, your upholstery. Kasi pag mainstream brand, medyo binabracket nila yan, di ba? You guys seem to have just thrown everything in one model. Let's put this good price on it. And, you know, I mean, look at that.
Ayan.
Yun!
Ay, si Ryan. Yun, no?
Pasyang
Sorry,
pasya.
sorry for the high five. It's like a social distancing high five.
Ganun na
Siyempre,
yan. Ganun na yung uso ngayon.
bawal yung ano eh, 'di ba, physical contact. So
Gagayahin namin yan.
anyways, yes, for Geely talaga we really wanted every Filipino customers to have these features that they don't see in some mainstream brands. Especially before parang people or the other brands are not offering this kind of feature. Specifically the 360-degree camera. You only see this in like parang mga top spec or a high priced valued na sasakyan eh. But for us, we make it a point na staple to for our high-end variants. So if ever you're going for the mid or like the entry level, we make it a point na may at least kahit pa paano backup sensor or backup camera. So and yun nga, we don't also shortcut on the engine technology like for this Okavango. So even the what how can I say the entry level variant, it has the 48-volt electric motor synergy system. So you're getting a mild hybrid system on an entry level vehicle such as the Okavango.
This is a three-cylinder 1.5, right?
Yes. This is the 1.5 TD engine. It's three cylinders, but it has a turbocharger and it has dual VVTi. So it churns out at least 177 horsepower and 255 newton meter of torque. Now, if you add the 48-volt EMS, it adds parang 13 horsepower. So it jumps up to 190 horsepower, and 300 newton meter of torque.
So just for those people who are watching who don't know what a mild hybrid is, unlike a full hybrid, the electric motor assists the gasoline engine, diba?
Yes.
And it fits
Um,
between the engine and the gearbox, right?
yes.
In-
Well, just to for the viewer's sake, kasi iniisip nila pag yung word na hybrid is connected to the car, it means may battery and then kailangan i-charge or something like that. But actually, there are levels of hybrids. I'll just explain the mild hybrid. So a mild hybrid actually doesn't propel the car from 0 to 60. Kasi a full hybrid does that, or yung engine or yung
Yeah.
battery motor talaga yung nagpropel. As you mentioned nga, mild hybrid only assists the internal combustion engine. So it's actually a belt starter generator with the 48-volt battery at the back. So what does it do? Main three features is yun, stop start, wherein if you stop on a let's say for example on a traffic light, and then nakatigil lang kayo, naka-idle, the engine shuts down for you to save fuel and emissions. Another feature is yung smart cruising. So where you're driving highway or probably just a freeway or mahabang road talaga. And then if you go into the speed of 60, um, and then you let go of the accelerator, namamatay yung makina because it
Okay.
wants you to do a freewheeling na the engine is off. So again, it saves you fuel and then the emission. And then the third function talaga ng 48 volt EMS is additional power. As mentioned, yung engine is 177. Now with the additional power of the battery motor, it shoots up into 190 horsepower. So basically, those are the three, and you also see this three in some full hybrids talaga. But this one nga, yung mild hybrid, you don't need to plug it in. You don't need to charge it because it charges itself while you're running. I think it's with if you're braking or if you're accelerating talaga.
Yeah, and the I think the main idea of a mild hybrid is whenever you take load off the engine, i.e., assisting the engine with the electric motor, automatically when you take away load from the engine, you become more economical with regard to your fuel consumption. Like you said, when you stop and go traffic, dun ka usually nagko-consume ng maraming fuel eh
Tama.
when you're moving from dead stop to move the car, 'di ba? So with the help of the electric motor, if you take away load from the engine, you consume less, 'di ba?
Mm, tama.
Yes,
And the idea
that's the idea of
and the idea is, don't think about it, just drive and let the system do the work for you, 'di ba?
Mhm.
You know.
yeah. Kasi ano naman it automatically runs naman eh. So no need for you to really like monitor the things that you need to
Oo.
charge or like this one. So it automatically charges. So it's just like you're operating a internal combustion engine vehicle. Pero yun nga, may additional assist lang talaga
It's like
for
an
that matter.
electric turbo. Let's just loosely coined. The turbo. What a turbo does
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
'di ba, it adds power to the engine by
Tama.
forcing air. Pero ito, without forcing air, it just helps the engine along, 'di ba?
Tama.
Yep.
So maybe turbo is the wrong term, but pero ang galing. But
Well,
it's a turbocharged engine too, right?
Yeah, it's
The
turbocharged.
yes, yes.
1.5
Uh,
liter turbocharged, so it's a turbocharged mild hybrid.
mild hybrid.
What more
Dami.
can you ask for, di
Ang
ba?
dami, ang dami niya.
Oo.
Kaya ang ganda din ng nung hatak siguro.
Oo, I
Kasi,
can't wait to try it.
yeah.
Ryan, nanonood ba boss mo? Si
I don't
boss mo.
know, but
Asa boss mo?
I shared the link to him, so maybe he's watching. Hi, sir.
Ay, magandang gabi po. Good evening.
We should know. Your office is along EDSA, right?
Yeah, our office is actually in Genie North EDSA then.
Oh.
So downstairs it's a dealership, and then on the second floor it's the distributorship talaga, which is yung Sojitz G Auto Philippines.
Mm.
Ayun. Malapit dun sa opisina ko dati.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Earl was saying nga, di ba, yung
Oo.
tawag dito,
Nandun lang
yung
kami.
bulaluhan daw na masarap. Yeah.
Oo. Tsaka, suki kami nung 7-Eleven sa baba ng building. Ay,
I
nako.
think
So,
we should have another session for the stories in
yeah.
your office before.
You know what? We should go and visit them, Rav, one of these days. Nandun lang naman yung
Yeah,
dealership sa
really,
mismo.
yeah. Gusto
Yeah.
ko, can we test drive the Okavango?
Sure, sure.
Para
Actually, we have already a test drive unit. I think on our dealerships. So we have already a test drive unit ready. So if well, the viewers are like free, they can drop by and try to check the Okavango. Not just only in the showroom, but also drive it.
But not
Kasi
only
for
that,
Geely,
yeah, there's
hmm,
also the Cool Ray and the
full
Ascara.
ray Oscara. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so,
We firmly believe kasi believe in Geely na it's an experiential car. So for you to really appreciate it, you need to test drive it.
yeah.
So
Mm.
even though we market it and probably post it in social media or print ads that this has this has this kind of feature. If you don't test drive it, ano talaga, hindi mo ma-appreciate. So yeah, we encourage people to really come over to the showroom and test drive our cars.
Ilan na pala yung showroom ninyo? Saan pala pwedeng puntahan ng mga viewers natin?
As of the moment, we have we have technically four. One is in the first one is the flagship in North EDSA. We have also in Quezon Avenue. We have also in Cagayan de Oro, and then one in Imus. But expect that we'll be adding more to that list in the coming months. Medyo talagang the pandemic really hurt us in that fact or in that segment, which is the development of dealerships. So, but then again, we're now parang on the process of uh, trying to build up again the network, and yeah, expect in the few months time na magkakaroon ulit ng
Yes.
openings for new dealerships.
Yung yun din naman, madaming nagtatanong kung saan mabibili si Geely, saan makakahanap ng Okabang. Actually ako, gusto ko siya. Mukhang maluwang sa pamilya tong Okavango. Tsaka yung presyo,
Yeah,
medyo,
the price is not bad, no? So it comes
oh,
in at 1.208
for the
million
entry
for the
level.
Comfort, yeah. And 1.328 for the Urban. That's the top of the line. So that's not so bad, no?
Kaya,
Then you pair that with good financing, then it's great value, I think, for the features. Grabe.
tas yung warranty niya, ilang years? 3 years or 5 years?
All of our vehicles actually comes in a warranty of 5 years or 150,000 kilometers, whichever comes first.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, if people are really parang
Peace of
uh,
mind.
yeah, they want to have that peace of mind. So yeah, if ever you're going to ano naman, like sabi nga ni Neil, if you have this financing, mostly of the terms are 5 years. So when you're paying that 5 years, you're in warranty. So after 5 years,
Oh, nice.
Tsaka di ba, the warranty will give you peace of mind, and these brands that have come in from China have are out there to prove that these cars are going to last as well
Yeah.
as the mainstream brands, di ba? I mean, there's no shame in saying they're out to prove something, and yun nga, they want your hard-earned money. But with these warranties, they will make sure that you get your money's worth, di ba?
It's a Volvo. Yung technology ng Volvo yan eh.
Oo.
Mm, madaming Volvo nasa
well,
States na sobrang tanda na pinamana na sa apo. Volvo pa rin, umaandar pa rin eh. Kaya,
yeah,
Ganun naman, tsaka ganun ang Pinoy, di ba? At this point, a lot of the new brands on the market haven't been around for more than 5 years. So, di ba, ang mga Pinoy, they base it on track record.
Yes.
So it's a very challenging time for these new brands that have entered the market. And how do you speed up that experience, or how do you speed up your track record, is by warranty. If you can guarantee that your car will, you'll help take care of the customer's car for this amount of time, and
Meron
that's
pa nil
something
may
that's
may tanong pa minsan yung mga ibang Pilipino, eh, na, "Kaya ba umakyat ng Baguio niyan?"
yung ano ba,
Well,
yung ba basis doon, pwede ba
Yung mga yun yung mga basis nila, eh, "Kaya ba umakyat ng
You know
Baguio
what?
niyan?"
I have a story about pwede ba umakit ng Baguio. When I was in corporate, since wala na rin naman yung brand na yon at saka yung model, I can mention it. Remember the MB100?
Oo, dati yung
the van,
Yung
right?
malaking van, di ba? Sobrang cool nga nun eh.
Yeah.
Pero underpowered siya, tsaka front wheel drive for a van. And the big question was, kaya ba niyan umakyat ng Baguio? Parang hirap umakyat ng Baguio ito eh. Truthfully, yung medyo hindi naman siya mabilis, no? I mean, kaya naman lahat umakyat ng
Oo,
Baguio. Pero,
oo.
yeah, di ba? That was one of
May
the
ano
big issues at
oo,
the time. 90s pa yun.
oo.
Well, actually, we received that kind of question, especially for this car.
Yes.
Syempre, di ba, we market it as a three-cylinder, tapos
Yes, yes.
spacious SUV slash MPV.
Mm,
Well, we did tests this car. Well,
mm,
not Baguio, but Tagaytay lang. I think we
mm,
used yung Talisay Road. Medyo
mm,
steep siya, diba? So,
mm.
we were like five inside the car, and then we drove it up to that route. Okay naman. It's really sufficient, even though you have passengers and like bags. So, yeah, kaya niyang umakyat ng Baguio.
Kaya niya umakyat, eh, tested.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
really tested. Yeah.
yeah, well, kasi, di ba, if you look at the spec, parang, what, 1.5 liter? Ang
Mm.
laki-laki nung kaha, tapos, di ba? But then, if you look
Oo.
at the spec and the torque, the amount of torque that the engine
Mm.
puts out, what's that? 300 Newton meters ba yun?
Yes,
Rough.
300
300
Newton
yun.
meters.
That's quite a lot, man. That's a lot
Yeah.
of
Oo.
torque. Kaya
Even
yan.
myself, I'm surprised that this has this kind of power. Kasi, yun nga eh, parang, at first, you'll be parang skeptical na, oh, this, kaya ba nga ba talaga? But, when the moment that you step inside that car and drive it,
Mm.
nawala na yung skepticism mo eh. Nasagot na agad eh. So, yeah, we really urge people to really try the car, even though they have this parang questions and stuff.
Neil,
Parang ang
meron
laging
ka.
sagot na lang namin, "Oh, test drive mo na lang. Sige, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Then come back to me." Parang masasagot na ba natin yung tanong mo after your test drive experience?
Yeah. Magandang i-testing natin yun, Neil. Akit tayo ng Baguio gamit ang Okabam.
Oo nga eh. Kaso, mukhang nagsara ba ulit ang Baguio? I think they had a spike.
Well,
Nag-spike ba ulit?
actually, we were supposed to test it in Baguio pa. Gusto na namin pangatawanan yung pag-akyat ng Baguio, di ba? Kung kaya ba talaga. But,
What?
but then again, at that time, parang sobrang strict nung protocols nila going up Baguio. So you
Yeah.
have to parang fill up papers, and then on-site ata dun sa parang checkpoint nila may check
Yeah,
up
you
na
have to
agad.
go to a triage area, di ba?
Yeah,
Tsaka you can't just go there tulad nung
without
old
any
days
purpose.
na, oo, di ba, akyat ka lang, tapos sarili mong hotel, ganon. I think you need to have an organized trip with a tour organizer. Ganun pa rin ba? Tour organizer, tsaka,
Yeah,
you
I
have to
think
have a hotel booking.
kailangan meron ka talagang pupuntahan doon. May purpose ka. Na,
Mm.
hindi yung pwede bibisita ka lang.
Magpapalamig
So,
ako.
Magpapalamig ako. Mag, magkakape ako. Bakit?
I want to eat strawberries. Parang hindi pwede.
Bibili ako ng strawberry taho.
Strawberry taho. Panalo yun.
Yeah.
Namimiss na natin mag-travel talaga. Neil.
But yeah,
Eh,
I think naman some of the cities are medyo open na rin naman. So,
mm,
I think with the Okavango, they can bring friends, even family. And then, if ever na medyo scared pa sila, like to check into like places and stuff, Sa sobrang laki ng Okavango, pag finold mo yung second row and third row, you can like fit a inflatable bed there.
Yeah, nakita ko nga.
So yeah, no need for you to really rent a room. You can just park somewhere and then like sleep inside the car. So yeah,
Kasama ba
that's
sa car
one.
yung airbed na yun?
Well, it's an accessory,
So
but
it's proper accessory that fits.
yeah,
Swap.
Yeah.
ano talaga siya? Fitted talaga for the Okavango. So
Mm.
it comes in yung inflatable bed and then may compressor. So you just have to plug in the compressor doon sa 12-volt socket. Tapos yun, may inflate mo na siya.
Stig. Pwede na mag-picnic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, interesting thing to add about the Okavango. It has air filter. It's you filter the air inside, no, and N95 filter
95.
Yeah, oh.
filtration.
Yes, actually, when the pandemic broke out, one of the things that Geely pioneered is really to introduce the CN95 filter. So when we launched the Ascara, I think way back May or June, we or actually before we launched the Ascara, we already announced that it's going to be equipped with the CN95 filter. Now, sumunod nun, we parang well, because it's our corporate parang social responsibility to our customers na din. So, we offer din free installation or free upgrade from a normal filter to a CN95 filter dun sa mga Coolray na nabenta na namin before. So, you're really safe inside the Geely because of that filtration system. And then with the Okavango, you're also safe because it's automatically equipped now with the CN95 filter.
Nice. And I also saw, Ryan, ano din, you have three zones of yung cooling. I saw,
Yes, for the high-end variant, we have a tri-zone air conditioning system. So one for the driver, one for the passenger, and then for the second and third row. May sarili siyang control which is on the second row. And then at the third row, kasi usually mga ibang seven-seaters, wala silang aircon vent.
Okay yan para dun sa
So
mga
yeah, may aircon
pasaherong
vent naman sa
lamigin
third
eh,
row.
no?
may lamig.
Yeah.
Nag, nag,
Either yung driver lamigin o yung pasahero eh, di ba?
Yeah, you can set different
Oo.
temperatures.
O yung mga hindi naliligo, doon kayo sa ano. Yung mga lamigin na hindi naliligo, di ba? No, but
Yeah.
that's cool thing because usually you get the dual zone, di ba?
Yeah.
And a triple zone that just makes it everyone comfortable, lalo na on long trips. Ako gusto ko malamig eh. I like cold, cold air conditioning, lalo na on a long drive. Siyempre, not everyone likes super cold aircon. So, di ba, mag-designate ka na, dito ka ba sa harap o doon ka sa second or third row?
Ayan, may bumabate sa Facebook. Astig yan, sakto pagdating ng bonus. Makabili na nga.
Baka nagtatrabaho, ba't ang laki ng bonus mo?
Earl Katimbang. Hi, Earl.
What's up, man?
Sana may
Ayan din, isa pa. Pwede rin sa malamig na puso.
Malamig na Pasko mo, bro.
Wala?
Anyway, so this is very good. The fact that these brands, Chinese brands, especially Geely, are in the market, just means that the customer always wins, right? All these choices and all these technologies coming in, and it'll force other car makers to rethink their strategies with regards to features that they offer, especially the mainstream brands, diba? Because they have gotten a little bit comfortable over the past few years dito sa Pilipinas, and then now the Chinese brands are in, and they're a lot better than a decade ago, diba? The China brands have done a lot more catching up in the last decade than the Koreans did when they came in the 90s, diba? So this is good for the Pinoy consumer, and the banks are doing their bit also to just make it that much easier for the Pinoy to get a car. I mean, I haven't seen this many cars on the road, diba? I mean, remember the 90s.
panahon mo.
Ay, ano rin, by virtue of being on this program. So, I mean, diba, it's crazy. There's just our roads are all jammed up now, but people are buying cars because lalo na pandemic. I'd rather be caught in traffic in my car than
Yan.
have
Traveling.
my face in someone's armpit in the MRT, diba?
True.
Yeah.
Or getting COVID. Yeah, getting COVID now is I think the scariest thing. So, ganun din eh. Ba't ka gagamble? Tapos,
Scariest tsaka magastos.
di ba, ang gastos. Magpagamot ka. Mahinang, what? 1 milyon?
1 milyon para lang na...
Mahina na yun.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think ano nga nagiging necessity nga ngayon yung mobility, yung private mobility kasi yeah, as you mentioned, you don't wanna rub elbows with someone in the MRT, 'di ba? Parang it's
Oo.
better for you to have that convenience of driving or probably riding your own vehicle.
Your own little
So,
bubble on EDSA,
yeah.
di ba?
So
Oo.
I think ano naman, the industry is really responding well. Some of the manufacturers are already offering well, value for money products as I mean kaya ng mga normal Filipinos so that they can have their own private mobility. But yun nga, syempre with this surge in sales, surge din in traffic and stuff. But
Yes. Matatapos na yung
Safer.
Skyway.
It's just safer. Yeah.
Matatapos na yung Skyway kaya medyo okay lang.
Yeah.
Ayun. So, yeah.
Anyway,
Sobrang-
Ryan, thanks so much
Yeah.
for spending your time with us on Saturday. We've actually gone longer than we usually do because sobrang interesting yung mga technologies and what you guys have launched, and we're excited to try it out. And maybe one of these days, Patrick and myself will come and visit you guys and see how things really look in person. No?
Yeah.
Sure,
Hindi
no
na-
problem. You can visit us and well, Monday to Friday. Well, actually Monday to Saturday, you can visit our showroom and then try to have a test drive of all our vehicles.
Nice.
And then yeah, they can visit our Facebook page na rin so they can have new informations about our new products.
Do you have Twitter then or YouTube? Meron ba kayo?
Hindi ako millennial, wala akong Twitter.
Verified Tito din siya.
Si Tito Ryan.
Well, we have Instagram and we have YouTube channel, so they can visit those. They just need to type in Geely Philippines. But yeah, Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Well
Ayun. Baka may Laika din eh. May bago ngayon, Laika eh.
No. So,
Wala,
yeah.
sige.
Hanggang doon lang kami sa tatlong yun. Kasi we use those three a lot talaga. Mostly of our marketings na rin are digital marketing. Kasi nga, we feel that our cars are really for millennials. But yeah, Twitter siguro. Sorry, guys.
But, at least with social media, instant din eh. No? If
Instant.
you need to find something, and you're on Facebook, it's just easy to find something there. Then if you want to know more information, then you go to the websites, diba?
Yep, correct.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Well, thanks, Ryan. And get our best to Boss Froy and Jeline and the rest of the guys over at Geely Philippines, man.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me rin. And see you soon.
See you.
Neil.
Sige.
Take care, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
bye.
Sir Ryan. Bye.
Ingat, Tito Ryan.
Ayun. Maganda yung Okavango.
So, turbo hybrid, man.
Turbo hybrid.
Since i-explain natin kung ano yung Okavango. Ano nga ba 'yon?
Ang Okavango.
Hinahanap ko yung kodigo ko eh.
Hindi. Ang
Okay, so
Okavango
the
ay...
Okavango is the northwestern Botswana's vast inland delta. I'm reading it off their press release. The Okavango Delta. And the Okavango Delta is the 1,000th World Heritage Site and declared as one of the 7 natural wonders of Africa. There you go. Galing, di ba?
Yun, galing.
Tsaka memorable yung name kasi medyo, what?
Pare,
Well,
pakikuha nga okabango ko.
iba yung tunog sa pandinig natin eh, but then it
Oo.
becomes memorable, di ba? Easy to
Kaya
remember.
nga.
Ayun.
Pakikuha nga yung okabango. Ihanda ang okabango.
Ihanda ang okabango. Tama.
Tama. Di ba? Si Kaoka. Ayun, sobrang dami na naman nating napag-usapan ngayong gabing
Yeah.
ito.
Good
So,
fun. Good fun. So next week, I'm thinking we might have one of the distributors of since we're all Star Wars fans, one of the distributors of lightsabers in the metro, Mr. Saber Source himself, John Russell Yao, and he brings in siya yung distributor na Saber Trio brand of lightsabers here in the Philippines. So
nice.
and other brands din, pero yun yung pinaka parang Halo brand na dala niya. And it's really good. And it's, if you have money, don't look at lightsabers because mapapagas.
Hindi.
Especially if you're a huge Star Wars fan, I swear to God.
Ayoko na ng lightsaber ngayon. Gusto ko na yung jetpack ni Jean.
Yeah.
Mas
Kasi
gusto ko na ngayon.
pag bumili ka ng lightsaber,
Mm.
medyo mahal. Happy ka, pero mahal. And then you look at it and it's like, what you so the price range is anywhere from like 5,000 to 30,000. Ganon. So para kang bumili na flashlight na 40,000, di ba?
Ang mahal.
If you're a true fan and you have
You're a collector.
you have dreams of wearing that Jedi cloak that you bought from
Yes.
Amazon on Halloween, nothing like a lightsaber that switches on and makes the right sounds to put icing on that cake. Grabe.
Yes. Pag-usapan na natin yun.
Yeah, and one of these days we're going to be guesting si Tita Crystal of Urban Gadgets.
Yeah.
Earlier this year, diba, prior to the pandemic, they were supposed to launch the Insta 360 1R. Yun yung modular na action cam nila that you can change it from 360 to something like a regular action cam to another attachment that gives you a 1-inch sensor. So they were supposed to launch that right before the pandemic. Nadali sila ng pandemic. So it's I think it's available, but not too many people know that it's out there. And I think I find the whole modularity and it's still waterproof really interesting.
May bati si Howell ulit.
Si Tito Joel naman eh. Tito Joel.
Coat saver na lang daw.
It's a lightsaber. Okay.
Ay, no.
Anyway, so boys, that was a long episode.
Yes. So,
Good
guys, gusto niyo, this is our 9th episode na. So, you can watch again our past episodes in Facebook and YouTube. Yun din, focus lang din kami sa Facebook and YouTube. Wala din kami Twitter. Pero meron kami Instagram. So
like, subscribe, and click on the bell so that you get those notifications in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Parang vlogger lang.
Kaya, every week, 9:30 p.m. sa Saturday. Every Saturday. So,
Make it your Saturday night habit.
So,
Habang
and kung may gusto kayong suggest na i-guest namin, and let us know and we will guest them. And more exciting episodes coming. Si Joel ulit may sinasabi.
Ano?
Friendster.
Don't forget our testy, ha?
Testy namin, ha? Joel, yung testy namin, ha? So, yeah, yun. Huwag niyo din kalimutan, Mias, malapit na rin yung Mias. Si Joel
virtual
dito. So, invite mo naman ako, Joel, ha? Ayun. So, yun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yun lang po ang inaano namin. Ngayon, we are in our... Ilan na ba natin? Subscribers natin?
I don't know, man. I can't count that high.
I think it's and sa Facebook. We will show it to you next time. Wait, let me. It's we are 900 na tayo followers and
Wow.
889 likes. So
Thank you
please
for
please like.
your time.
Yeah. Ayun. Sige. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. This has been Rav.
Neil,
Patrick,
So yeah. Until next time. Bye.
bye.
thank you, Titos and Titas.